What's good, y'all? It's been a minute, but it's Chopper and I'm back over here. Y'all already know, working on the coupe after a long time. But I got a lot of stuff in store for y'all so y'all can see. For those that don't know, this is my 95 Civic coupe EX, and it's a D-16 nitrous build. So later on in the video, for those that haven't seen it, I'm gonna show you guys the motor, the engine, everything with the car. I'll give you guys a little update. But as you can see in the thumbnail, I did a carbon fiber front on the car, and we're gonna wait till later to show you guys. But it came out pretty dope. I just have one issue with it, but we'll get to that later. But today I got a couple other things that I gotta catch up and do, and I'm gonna show you guys what it is. So let's get into this intro, and I'll see you in a little bit. Let's go. Okay guys, so for those that's running EGs and they want to run a wideband, something like a AEM X-Series or something, or any other brand, you guys know how hard it is on the EGs to find a location to mount this wideband. Like if you have a radio like I do, like you can't mount it there. If you buy those pillar pods, they look horrible. So I actually found a company that made a 3D printed gauge pod. Let me show you guys right here. So this is a 3D printed part, and this goes right over here on this vent. So you take out the existing vent and you install this, and the wideband goes right in there, and you still maintain the defrost function right on this corner right here. If you can see, the defrost works right through here, and the wiring for the gauge goes through here. Only thing you might have to do though is drill a hole in the vent duct to pass your wires through. So I've been wanting to do this because I got that wideband inside the glove box just floating around, and I've been dying to have some time to come work on the car. I also got, some might hate it, some might think it's outdated, but I remember these things from back in the day, and I wanted to give my Civic like a little flavor from back in the day. So a lot of you guys know what this is. This is a tow hook. So I got the rear tow hook in black, Bennett Industries, and I'm gonna install it on the coupe. I think it's gonna be a nice look, and it's gonna be like a nostalgic, you know, type of vibe. Some might call it ricer, but I remember always loving to see the Civics with this on. So I'm gonna put it on, and if I get tired of it, it's 2 screws, I'll take it off. It's no big deal. I also ordered, I don't know if you guys have any experience with this name brand of lug nuts, right? These are Muteki. I never heard of them, but they seem like a legit option. So I got these lug nuts. Only reason I got these is because the green color on them, it like kind of matches the color of the car. I already installed one on my wheel. Show you guys. See? So the color's not dead on with the color of the car, but it matches pretty good, and I think it's gonna give the car a dope look. So later on in the video, we're gonna finish putting all of them on. I'm gonna show you guys the carbon front, and we're gonna put this gauge in. So without further ado, let's get to work. See ya in a little bit. All right, y'all, I'm gonna start with the tow hook first. So lay it under here. We're gonna see which way is it that this goes. I believe it goes like this. So me personally, I like it facing towards the driver's side, the tow hook. Some people like it the opposite, but I'm gonna install it in this manner. So it's one bolt inside and one bolt outside. and that's how it should sit in there. So you're gonna need 19 ratchet, 19 open end wrench. So there's the 2 bolts, 19 head, 19 nut, and you're gonna put a washer on each side. So a washer before the head and a washer before the nut. So let's get to it. Alright, y'all. So tow hook's on. It's very subtle. There ain't really much there. It's nice because it's black with the aluminum. It matches the whole look, you know, of the car. So I think it came out dope. You guys tell me in the comments, is it a no-go or is it actually looking good? I'll probably give y'all a view like of the whole car a little bit later in the video, and you guys could tell me how it looks maybe from further away. So let's move on to the wideband. Let's go. My last clip, I don't know what happened, so let me fast forward a little bit here. In the last clip I was trying to tell you guys how to take this off and to be very careful with this bezel right here for us to get to this vent so we can install the gauge pod for the wideband right up here. So I was just basically showing you guys to take this off carefully, but the clip got ruined somehow, I don't know. But this is where we at with it. We put in the AEM wideband here, and I took this out because the wiring for the wideband, I have to take it out from the glove box and bring it up to right here. We're gonna drill a small hole. I don't know if you guys can see in there. This might be a little dark. We gotta drill a small hole in the vent here for the wiring to go through and into the gauge pod. So we're gonna take this vent off and we're gonna make it happen. So let me take this off and get right back with you. Okay, so check this out. I drilled the hole and I made the hole right in here on the vent, just perfect enough that I could squeeze the wires in one at a time. So like that, the bunch of wires there, it'll make like a tight seal, and when the defrost comes on, it'll still, you know, maintain a lot of the function to defrost on the glass. So that's how I did it. I made a little hole in the corner, and then I routed these cables around the vent duct. So when you install the dash, it goes right in there. So I still gotta tighten this up a little bit, make it a little bit more neat, but there's where we at with it. I was gonna show you guys me actually clipping this in and putting the wires, but holding the camera and recording at the same time is not really effective. So I put the wires in through the gauge, and this gauge pod clips right in like if it was the defrost vent. Look, check it out. And through here, you'll still get the little defrost air coming out for your glass. So this gauge is nice. It's like it blends in with the dash. It's not like just stuck there. Like, it looks actually really nice. I'll give you guys a further view once I'm done here, but I'm gonna put the gauge on, and basically it's gonna look like more or less like that. I think it looks dope, man. One of the best ideas I ever seen somebody print out for these Civics. They also have a single, they got the double or even triple gauge, but I just need the wideband. Everything else I could connect directly to the computer. Also, when you're doing these AEM widebands, see these two little wires right here, the white and the brown? Those two, you send them off to the computer, so like that your computer can read the wideband on its own. So not only do you see it here on the gauge, but also the ECU is reading the wideband, the air fuel ratio numbers on its own also. So always connect that white and brown wire and send it to the ECU. I don't know the exact pinout, but I'll have to look it up again. But I know one is ground, and the other one is a signal, which this sends to the ECU to let it know what is the air fuel ratio. So that's very important. Always do that, man. It's key. So let me put this gauge on and get all these wires buttoned up, and I'll show y'all the finished product in a few seconds. All right, so now we got to the point where we putting the lug nuts on, and let me show y'all the front wheel. I actually couldn't wait, and I put all 4 on. Check out the green on there compared to the green here. I think it gives it a nice look, you know. I gotta finish up the rest of the wheels, because look how these locks is looking. We don't need locks now. Now we're in the garage, so before it was on the street. But look at this lock right here. These things look disgusting. Don't mind the caliper. Caliper gotta get painted also. But for now, we're gonna finish the lug nuts, and I'll show you the carbon fiber in a little bit in the front, and tell y'all what's going on with that. But here's the lugs. Let me finish up. Do the rest of them. They're one wheel already. Gonna do the other 3. So when I'm done putting these on, I'm gonna review the whole car, show you everything we did, and we take it from there. So let me finish up here. Alright, so we finally done with the coupe and everything I wanted to do today. So I'm gonna show you guys. Let me show you guys the finished product. So we got the lug nuts. Check them out. Look at that carbon front that we were waiting the whole video to see. So check out the lug nuts. Green to match the green of the car. I think they match pretty damn good. I need to paint those calipers. What color y'all think I should paint these calipers? Should I paint them yellow to match the valve cover, or should I just keep them a neutral color? I need y'all help in the comments. I think the yellow look fire, but to tell you that truth, it's up to y'all. Let me show y'all the engine bay. Boom. This is what we're working with. You see, so I was thinking to do the calipers on the car the same yellow. It's like a spoon replica yellow. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Should I do the calipers that color to make them stand out? And let me know. So let's close the hood. Let's look at the carbon front. What's going on here with the carbon front is, look, these fenders is a different brand than the hood. They're both carbon, but this has like a darker tint to it. So I know a lot of people be having these problems when you get like used fenders, or you know, or the fenders are new and the hood is old. So the solution that I got for this is I'm gonna have the body guys, whenever I take the car to get painted or do whatever I want to do, I'm gonna clear this hood and have them put a little bit of black inside the clear. So when they clear this, it'll match the tint of the side fenders. But for the most part, it looks really good. It's just, you guys know, if you've been watching the videos, that hood been on the car for so long and getting beat by the sun that it needs a refreshing. So, but here's the lug nuts on this side with the green. I think this made like the black pop, because I think the car was like too black when it came to the wheels, too dark. So let's look inside and let's see the gauge. Boom, we got the gauge right there. Everything's back nice, clean. Also the tow hook back here. Check out the tow hook. Check out that tow hook. I think it's a nice little detail, you know, something nostalgic, bring you back. All right, so now let's start the car so you guys can hear it turn on. Let's go. I'm gonna turn it on from out here. Woo! Nice and smooth. We got a thermal exhaust back here for those that don't know and are new to the channel. And on the next vlog, I got something very special. Next vlog, we're dealing with all of this. So I'm coming with a single cam fully built. So I don't want to tell y'all everything that's here, but y'all can freeze the video and make out what's here, but this is most of everything that's getting done on the motor. I'm just waiting on 2 more parts and I'm ready to go. So we're gonna do that before we tune and hit it with the nitrous. So we're gonna see what that do. But next vlog, it's gonna be interesting. So now that you guys seen the car, seen everything, gave y'all a little update of what's been going on with the car and what we did today, since I had some time. Next video, the next vlog, we're gonna be working on the engine. So y'all be ready, stay tuned, turn on your bell notifications. So when I drop that video, you're gonna see how to put together a fully built single cam the chopper way. And we thinking about hitting it with nitrous, maybe 100 to 125 shot. How are we gonna do that? Y'all gonna see when I put this motor together how we doing it. So I love every single one of y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all already know it's Chopper, and I'm out of here. See ya.